G'day guys, welcome to the Australian Reptile Park. I'm Brandon, that's Zookeeper Dan, the man himself, and we are here to meet some new team members at Reptiles HQ, and let's do an unboxing, mate. You ready? Oh, mate, Dan, what have we got in these boxes?
Alright, so we've got two animals from our friends at Taronga that have arrived today. Now, what would you want to start off with? Non-venomous or venomous first?
Oh, we're professionals. We'll go non-venomous and then work our way up.
Alright, can I trust you?
Oh, of course you can.
Cool, this is one of the coolest reptiles you're ever going to meet.
Oh,
there you go.
I feel like this is the biggest stitch up. I'm going to reach my hand straight in and it's going to be the venomous one. No, hopefully not. Here we go. Oh, look at that. What is it?
So this is a Sheltopusik. This is the world's largest legless lizard species, so it's definitely not a venomous snake. I wouldn't do that to you.
And obviously we've got legless lizards here in Australia. Australia's got every lizard you can think of, but legless ones far out. We've got the pygopods, we call them, and you can tell the big thing for them is he's got the big fleshy tongue. He's going to be able to taste with that and smell and all that. But the interesting part is if you're trying to differentiate from a snake and you're thinking far out, there's a big snake in my yard, ours don't get this big, but the legless lizards have little ears on the side, so you can hear everything that we're saying, can't you, Schnookums? So, obviously, legless, no legs, it speaks for itself, which means that they do move pretty similar to a snake, and right now, I'm nervous as a cat on a hot tin roof that he's actually going to drop that tail and break it off. His closest relative is what they call the glass lizard. When they drop their tail, they break it into a million pieces, just like glass, very inventive. Yeah, so obviously they are far out, he's almost death rolling. They drop that tail as a defense mechanism, which just about every person on the planet knows about that, the full death roll. What's your favourite fact, mate?
It has to be the size of this particular species. Now here in Australia we've got lots of legless lizard species, but they don't go anywhere near as big as the big fella we're looking at right now.
And they're not from Europe. Very, very good. Okay, what do you reckon we put him in his enclosure?
Sounds good, mate.
Very good. We're going to go home, mate. Oh, what have we got next, mate?
Alright, this has to be one of Australia's most iconic snake species, and I imagine a snake you'd be very, very familiar with. I will remind you, of course, highly venomous.
And of course we can see it too.
There you go.
Very, very good. So highly venomous, and this hook actually matches the snake. We did that on purpose because it is a red-bellied black snake. As you said, one we both know very well growing up on the East Coast as cheeky little reptile boys, but far out, that has got to be the prettiest snake in Australia just about, and he knows it. He's just beautiful, absolutely. What's your favourite thing about him?
With red bellies, whilst they are a venomous snake, they're also quite inoffensive. So if you encountered a venomous snake like this red-bellied black snake, they don't want to encounter humans at all. So what they do is they try and hide from you or escape and get away from you. The last thing they're thinking about is actually biting you. So yes, they are a venomous snake, but they don't want to kill humans, that's for sure.
Exactly right, and he wouldn't bite us because we're zookeepers. Oh, and I tell you what, one of the most amazing things about red-bellied black snakes, like so many snakes in Australia that people don't even realise, they don't lay eggs, they give birth to live young. So that is one of the most incredible things you can do. When you think about a cold climate like the Central Coast, colder than a nurse's hands, you obviously don't want to be laying eggs because you risk not all of them surviving, so they just let them all out live, ready to go, all pistons firing. And I tell you what, if anyone's pistons are firing, this one is. He's really excited to go home, isn't he?
It's time to get him in his beautiful new home, I think.
Let's do it. Okay, see you, mate. Oh, far out. That's the unboxing done and dusted. Exciting times for us here at Reptiles at the Park, and we've got so many more to come, so stay tuned because there's going to be lots of reptile action ahead.
I've got some pretty special animals coming to the park very soon, so make sure you tune in. Thanks for watching, guys.
See you later, mate.